Welcome back to Let's Play Max Payne. We have been drugged with Valkyr. And so now everything's weird. Slow motion jump. Doesn't seem like there's anything on the table. We don't have any weapons. It's not giving me a weapon menu. Open door. Closed door. Closed door doesn't open.
Who's there? Max? Max, is that you?
Can't open things.
Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
Can't interact with anything. Oop. What's that? So we got some green lighting. Through the stairs. Green is the color of Valkyr.
Please, Max, no. I'm sorry. Please don't, Max, no. Please.
No, please, God, no.
Yeah, we've been through this before, though. But they added the Huggies. They added the candles in since last time. That's new. And nothing in here. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Is that like supposed to be like comic book panels or just random art? I don't know. Abstract.
Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
Well, I'm right here, baby. How you doing? Oh, we're on fire.
The letter was staring at me.
Oh, is this where it starts? Is this where it does the... Max, you're in a video game.
There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a graphic novel.
The truth split my skull open, a glaring green light washing the lies away. All of my past was just fragmented still shots, words hanging in the air like balloons. I was in a graphic novel. Funny as hell. It was the most horrible thing I could think of.
Bartender is shiny stuff, and dreams are made of stupid necromancers. He sings like a banana wrist, having strayed too close to the constellations on their shaved skulls.
There was a bad line in a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu. The caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
The caller's voice sounded oddly familiar. It's his voice. I know for some reason it's very, very quiet in the comic book parts, but it was his own voice.
The weird piece of paper looked dangerous.
Looks pretty normal to me.
There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a computer game, Max.
The truth was a burning green crack through my brain, weapon statistics hanging in the air glimpsed out of the corner of my eye. Endless repetition of the act of shooting, time slowing down to show off my moves, the paranoid feel of someone controlling my every step. I was in a computer game. Funny as hell, it was the most horrible thing I could think of.
Yep.
Don't lose it. It's Valk here. The drug. Snap out of it. Try to remember.
It was a bad line in a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu, and the caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
Weird how his reaction is the same. I don't know who that voice was. Oh, I can open them now. Why's the light bulb blue? Is there only two of them? I thought there was three. I thought there was three of those letters of Max is in a something or another. Ooh. That looks ominous. Yep. This again. Another one of these. Oh, we're in like real slow-mo now. Oh, well, I died. Can I hit anything? I can't hit anything. I missed. I wasn't trying to fall off. I almost fell off, but I caught it with a jump. Now, which way? Oh, I guess listen to the cries. Oh, the jump button didn't work. Is my A button giving out, or is the game glitchy? Because it didn't jump once. Several minutes ago when I was testing before I started the video, it didn't jump. Oh man, it's hard to make that jump. You're slow motion, but you don't really go very far. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. This is much harder than it looks like to like actually stay on the blood trail. Very jittery, wants to push you. Okay, well that's a dead end, so I guess that wasn't the right way. Like it wants to put, if you get even slightly off center, it wants to push you further off to one side. Sounds like it's like right over there, but I can't go that way, there's no path. Is this another dead end? Fucking mate. Yep. It screams at you if you hit a dead end. Just walk in a straight line, Max. Oh, for fuck's sake, I was on the goddamn trail. Walk straight. See, in the air you can control yourself, so, like, really I think you want to just jump all the time. Can I jump from here all the way down there? Probably not. I didn't think I'd make it to this one. Okay. The slow motion aspect of it is really annoying. Once you get to where you're like just trying to get quickly to somewhere. Can't move fast. Oh my god. This is the worst. For some reason, he can only walk in a straight line when he's up in the air. As soon as you get on the blood trails, it gets all flibbity-jibbity. He wouldn't... Okay, for some reason that time I couldn't control him in the air. He would not come back. Oh my god. Uncontrollable mess. Straight, 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 and then as soon as you hit the blood... Ah, he went straight. I must have hit the one perfect pixel right in the center that actually lets you walk on it. Jump button not working. I'm pretty sure it's the game Pretty sure it's the game saying, no, we're gonna kill you here. Alright, so we're in a big void of blood trails that just do not function as proper platforms. But it's all we've got. We've got, I guess those are blood drops falling, but very slowly. Well, yeah, we're in slow motion. Hitting the jump button really hard just to try to make sure it's going to work. The way they're fluttering though, it's like they're not even going down. They're going just all around. Wrong way. Pretty sure this was the way I already tried earlier. Going in the wrong direction, but the other ways are all dead ends. So far, I can't even hear the baby anymore. But I see something. Alright, we got a circle of candles and a crib. No baby.
Max! No! Max!
Murderer! You killed her!
Oh. It's me shooting at me. Oh, I do have guns. I didn't think I had guns.
Max, something happened at the office today. A strange memo. Something about Vikings.
Honey, I gotta run. You can tell me all about it this evening.
Have a nice day, darling.
The bullet holes were rubies on her chest, blood glowing on her ivory skin. She was so beautiful. The killer was smiling.
The flesh of fallen angels.
Okay. Am I still drugged? How long does this last?
Slowly, the green nightmare faded, leaving dark stains on my soul that would never come off. I felt like flatlining. I was all shook up. I woke up in a cold sweat, sick and tired to the bone, lying in a puddle of my own puke. The hag had said take me to Cold Steel before it had all gone crazy. It was a clue, the only one I had. It took me forever to crawl back to my feet and hit the road, but when I did, I drove straight to Cold Steel Foundry outside the city. There was a whole lot of action around the place for a freezing winter night. Trucks coming and going, men running. I had the drop on the mystery witch. She thought I was dead. I was on her blind side. I was going in. The bad trip had put me in a crazy mood, adrenaline pumping through my aching veins. Staggering on the mill roof in ice and snow and wild wind, I was a ninja. My kung fu was strong. I wasn't hitting anybody. At best, I was Superman on kryptonite about to fall through a skylight, down to where it was all going down. A half-abandoned industrial area in the middle of nowhere. The factory was a perfect front for any number of illegal activities.
Oh no, I think I remember this
The belly of
part.
the plant, molten metal boiled and bubbled like a witch's brew.
No, I must be thinking of some other game. Maybe I'm thinking of Siphon Filter. There's a bunch of guys in like... Yeah, it's not this game because I'm up on the roof already. It's like a bunch of guys in hazmat suits and trucks in a snowy area. Maybe it is this game. It's just later when I'm breaking out down there, because that seems like it down there. It's like I only got one way to go and I've only got one gun. Can't break it with my weight. That's not gonna break. Okay. Suppose I'm gonna have to shoot these. Don't have much bullets. There's a hole down here, but I can't. Okay, only one way to go.
Life-threatening weather conditions. A record-breaking killer storm. In the city's history, vehicles stuck in snow. Heavy snowfall. Forecast shows severe weather is expected to continue.
Out in the night, snow fell like confetti over the Devil's Parade. The storm was anything but over.
Come on, I need supplies. Oh, grenade, that's... just one. What am I gonna do with one grenade? What am I gonna do with one grenade? Hey, baby. I'm trying to make a joke about it. Calendar, but I can't. Oh. Well, there was some supplies. Anything in the box? Nothing in the box. I got commando ammo, but no commando. I'm going commando, baby. Alright. Alright. Just peek around the door. There is somebody down there. That's it. Oh, fuck. It's at some distance. Oh, they can see me. What's the... Ah, that button. Oh, fuck, you came up here, motherfucker. I did not expect them to come up here. I thought they'd stay down there and shoot at me. So much for my sniper. Oh. Yeah, this game doesn't really seem to have any stealth. Like, if there's line of sight, they're gonna see you. I was trying to, like, crouch in the open door, but they saw me. Those are not boxes. Probably need a key card or something. Huh? I thought I opened the door on somebody, but I could tell it was not coming from that direction. Oh? I can't use the radio and say, like, boys are dead. And I'm coming for you, you son of a gun. Oh, it didn't let me jump through the window.
Moving to the danger area.
What? Taking a bit of damage. A bit. I'm maxed on commando ammo, so obviously use it. Alright, cold steel production. Just industrial stuff doesn't look interesting. Doesn't seem like there's any jokes on it. Look at these old-timey computers. This is what computers were like when this game came out. That's what they're like now, huh? Okay. Enough dicking around. That's not gonna open. Wait, what's... Molotov cocktail. That button doesn't work either. Oh, this one's a different color. Don't mind me. That's fun. Still not enough ammo to max it. Wait, or is it? Is it 150 total, or I think it's, yeah, it's 150 total. I guess it is maxed. Mother. Well, that was sure a lot of very nearly dead. nearly dead. Still slightly alive. Anybody in here? Okay. Okay, that's my fallback point, which I definitely need. Just heard a grenade, but I didn't see where... Oh, maybe that was not a grenade. Maybe that was whatchamacallit's falling. That's just shells falling. It wasn't a grenade. I see your shadow. I know where you are. Can they hit the button? I guess not. Okie dokie. I suppose that's that room done. Colt is full again. That's clearly what they want you using in here. So we'll use the Colt if that's what they want. There's a door we can open there. Oh, well. I really wish it wouldn't do that. I didn't explore the whole room. You know what? I'm going to load that save. I'm going to load that freaking save just so I can explore the rest of the room. Whoops. How do you actually get the menu? Like, there's no sign posting about which way is the way that actually goes somewhere else. See how you did? Yeah. Good. Okay, so first of all, just grab some goodies. Let's try upstairs. Oh, this doesn't open. I thought it would open since it has that color of light. I see drugs. Yeah. Well, I hear dudes. We've got molten steel. We got guys. We got a furnace. Got some drugs at least. But yeah, so that door over there is the color that it should open. I thought this was going to be the way forward. It seems like it's just a weird little room. And that's a dead end. That door's not going to open. Can't really see anything on the shelf. Okay. We got a bit of drugs anyway. What's up here? Some ammo. Okay, so we did get some more stuff. Did get some more stuff with that reload. Well, it auto-saves anyway when you go in here. I'm not sure if it's this game or Half-Life or something, but there was one where there was a box, and they put a mine, a laser mine, on the box. So if you hit the box, you blow yourself up. I'm not sure if it's this game or a different game though. Just dive over that one. There's the dude. Does he move? Doesn't seem like he moves. I don't have that many snipers. Got plenty of Colts, so I guess I'll go with Colt. Yep, that killed him. Oh, I ran back into the laser. Ran back into the laser mine. That was not good situational awareness. Kind of sad, honestly. Can I just jump over it? Was there anything in the box? He's not there this time. Oh, there he comes. Fucking shit, he's got some accuracy. He's got some mad aims. No, there wasn't anything in it, so fuck it. Stop breaking that box, there's nothing in it. Whew. Having a time with this room. Is he dead? He's dead. This guy dove the long way with the grenade at me. But I was smooth. I survived. How did that grenade not blow up the mine, though? How's that work? Okay, nobody shoot that blow-up barrel while I'm standing next to it. That would be rude. Can I jump in that? I mean, I must have to. There's no other way to get across. It's not like a button I can shoot somewhere, is there? Oh, that works. But there's a guy's shooting at me, though, while I'm trying to platform. That's not good. Is that it? Are we done? I thought there was somebody up above, but... Nope. He figured out I was there and moved. Well, shit. I was gonna jump out and shoot him and he moved. Went all the way around the corner, now he's coming back. What's he trying to do? What blew up? Did somebody screw up a grenade, or did I hit a barrel I didn't see? So this is one of those games where you have to reload before you can pick up more ammo. It won't like go into an overflow or whatever you want to call it. I think I got them both. Yep. Window and a door,
Can you
which...
believe it? I bet they sleep with their rifles. I bet they've given them names.
I guess. So, you don't have a name for your gun?
Hello? Hell no. You do?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Hey, let's hear it.
Well, I call it Dick Justice.
I rest my case.
I was expecting them to kind of just keep sitting there after they got done talking. I wasn't expecting them to move out. So, let's try that again. We'll just toss the grenade a bit earlier.
Can you believe it? I bet they sleep with their rifles. I bet they've given them names.
I guess.
What the?
Still only got one of them. Or neither. A little slight glitch on the door there, but at least it didn't, like, kill me or anything.
Perimeter breached. The facility has been compromised. Repeat, the Deep Six has been compromised. Initiate Operation Deadeye.
The walkie-talkie military lingo could mean only one thing. They were getting ready to destroy the evidence and vanish into the night. I was so close. The hidden truths were just around the corner.
Dramatic camera swoop for no real apparent reason. Ah, for fuck's shit's sake. I don't have my guns out, guys. I don't have my guns out, guys. I thought I was in like a safe little room. Guys. Is that? No, it's not. Not bulletproof. The window is not bulletproof. Okay. Yep, I did it. Now, if you'll excuse me while I bust my crates. Yes, I know I could take some pills, but I like to save as many in reserve as I possibly can because that's how I play games. I'm a hoarder. I hoard. Same reason I switched to whatever gun I'm maxed on ammo. I want to have as much stuff as I can. For like in case I get to like a boss fight or something. Okay, see? Now that I can max it out, I'll take some. Some lady pictures.
The folder on the table told a grim tale.
Very low res, and there's no way to zoom. Wait, there is a way to zoom in this game. Just for, educational purposes. To see what the lady pictures. Very, very low resolution. Really doesn't give you any more info by zooming in. Is that Melania Trump? Everybody knows she did, like, porn, right? Back in the day. Everybody knows that, right? Okay, so... switch back to a different weapon so I can actually fight. What does this say?
The mercenaries were running a tight operation, paperwork and all.
Merchandise missing again. A chemist had tried to smuggle it out for his own private party. Locked him up in cell B7 in D6's old test facility to wait for proper processing.
I was close enough to hear the secrets, just beyond the next doorway.
Well, I think the secret is this is the Valkyr manufacturing operation. I'm pretty sure that's the secret. It seems to be kind of heavily hinted at anyway, by the whole game so far. Don't know what else would be going on. Are you dead? I can't get an angle on those ones. Oh. Is that... I can't really see. Is that dark spot the thing, or is it shining through a hole or something? I guess that whole thing is the thing. I guess it's kind of blurry and not all that distinct looking. But it worked. Oh. That might be a problem. The bombs are gone, but now I've got a flamethrower in my face. Oh, there's a valve. Puzzle solving. What? Where? I don't know if that's actually the frame rate messing up or if it's just the way the camera's hitting the wall. Where is the guy shooting? Yeah, just close to it. Oh, something blowed up. Wait. Yeah, just... oh, fuck. Well, see, if he does it... if he runs through, that's gonna blow me up, too. I didn't know this one barrel over here was gonna be here. Okay, so... how do I get through this? I can't knock this over. I can't fit around it. Have to blow stuff up. Can't do it in here, can't do it in here. I could not jump far enough on that. So we go boom. How far back do I have to go? I already cleared this out, right? Yeah. Stuff's open. Okay. Ah, there's a guy right there. Yeah, I remembered you.
Oh my
The guy ends up like down here running around, but I don't know where he starts from. Oh. It's like right there. There's another one over there somewhere. Okay. So that at least handles the guys in this room, which I guess I'm going to come back out through that door. So that's good. That needed to be handled. How do I blow this room? So now that I'm in here, I don't think I'll survive. Can I blow it up bit by bit, or does the whole thing go in one boom? Well, it blew the whole thing, but this was a safe spot. So that's good. Hey, it knocked over the shelf. Law. Law. Well, that's more complicated. This fucking guy right here coming from behind. When I've already handled that area. And that's wrong. I could throw a grenade in here and run out the door, but can I jump? You had a guy saying booby traps are in place. I don't really want to use a grenade on this room, but I don't know if I have a choice. Not sure if I can jump over this. It's hard to tell on the camera angle won't. Oh, well, definitely not that. Definitely not that. I was not trying to roll, I was trying to jump. Just go and get the shotgun out because I know about that guy now. Close range. Avoid the fire. Cross here. Get in here. One shot. Now see, where'd he come from though? And can I go down there? Actually, I think that's just a room I've already been in. Maybe. No. No, I haven't. It's not the room I was thinking of. I was trying to jump over that laser and go in between those. That's going to be too complicated. We'll just grenade it. Still got to time the fire. Oopsie daisy. Okay. I took a hit that time. Go ahead and take a painkiller, that way I've got one empty slot, just in case I, like, happen to run into one that I don't see. I'll still get it.
Booby trap in place. Repeat. Booby trap in.
Okay. Okay, we've got ourselves into a new... Those just go constantly. I can jump over that. I cannot open this door. There's a valve in there. Can I shoot it through the window? Electricity. Shotgun shell on the ledge. Defying gravity. Okay, so if I shoot the electricity, then can I open the door? Is that what happens? Yep. All sorts of goodies. Is anybody coming? Another load screen. Okay, so, how do I get down without taking fall damage? I can't get up here. That's a little bit higher of a ledge. Do I want to go down? Well, fucking goddamn it. I was trying to hit that. I missed. I missed my forklift holder thing. Huh? Yeah, that's great. Wait. This is opening and closing. Right? No? Was this closed the whole time? I thought this was... Oh yeah, there's a little fence here. Oh, did I hit this button? That's what that was. I thought I was looking up at something in that room. got a grenade launcher, I think. Apparently it uses a different kind of grenade because it doesn't have the same count. Desert Eagle full. Psh. Smooth. Jerk. You're just gonna grenade every open door you see? That's cheating. I'm just gonna come back over here. Let you come through that door. Yeah. Now his body's messing with the door and it makes me think there's a dude. Maybe it wasn't his body messing with the door. Is there a dude? Oh. Got a close-up of that grenade. And lying in wait. I don't like that. What the fuck are you? Oh, you're up there. I didn't know that. Butthole. Let's get this started again. Get the grenade going. I wonder, did the grenade kill that one guy that runs in? So I don't see him anymore. Okay, now who's left? Anybody? Was that just the two? I thought there was another guy over there. Do I see somebody, or is that just the pixels jumping? Because it's just the pixels jumping over there. There's no real motion. How do I go up? Oh, do I have to jump? Yeah. That's what I gotta do. Wait, where do I go now? This doesn't open. Can I jump this? Alright, so we're just fighting through a factory. There's really not much else to say about it. Lots of guys in sort of military style gear. Can that guy get through, or is he trapped on the other side of the fence? Fuck off, you can't even see him. Oh, there's two. there was another one. Well, in that case... It didn't seem to have worked. I got at least one of them. He's up on the thingy. Oh, wrong button. Don't see anything to shoot.
The monitor showed me the way.
Alright, we got our health under control.
Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Thanks for using a damn cutscene to let him shoot me in the back. Fucking cheating game. I didn't have time to turn around. I knew he was coming, but... No time now. My health is not under control anymore. Cranky. You should be able to shoot me through this. I can't see through it. I saw that. This is going to fall damage me. Dive damage. We're back here again, are we? Fuck, one of them lived this time. Still blasted up onto a box, though.
The monitor showed me the way.
Okay, now is there somebody I can turn around fast enough? Can I, like, just sort of...
Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant.
Okay. That is a very cheap thing to do, though. Have somebody sneak up on you in a cutscene. He's like in the box. It's like the Philadelphia experiment. Did I miss a... No, I didn't miss one. Okay. So I just opened the door downstairs. Oh. Okay, so we've broken a door. There's nothing in here. I guess that first switch I pulled opened up like a gate in front of it, and then we smashed it. Can I just push it? No. Can just do that. Go get some cover. There's at least one other guy in there, though. Okay, nothing on the left. And there's the guy. Well, I didn't find out what was in that guy's little corner, but I guess that's okay. Oh. This doesn't look safe at all. This is an occupational hazard. If I ever did see one. Guys, open and close. Okay, so we got a little cart. We've got opening and closing ovens. We've got bombs that I can't really see the beginning of, but I guess that's it right there. I can't really see it, it's too dark. Guess that's not the beginning of the bomb. Definitely see it there. Okay. So. Ah, fuck. This is not the right gun for this. Was not expect. See, they give you these puzzles and platforms. And then there's an enemy, and it's like. Wasn't prepared for both. Okay. So we get rid of that. Pull out. I can't use the grenade launcher on the things though. Could use the shotgun, it's pretty close. Duck, fucker. Okay. Actually, I've got time to pull out the grenade launcher. There we go. Great. Everything worked. Oh, fuck, somebody else is coming. I'm trying to get out. I can't jump. Okay. Oh, we're still alive. Still alive. Breadiful, breadiful. Oh, I can just go the other way, I guess. Does this door open back up? Yep. Oh, you had a thing, but it was making me focus on you. Is there anybody else in here? Okay. I don't know if that's gonna do me any good. I've already been through. Okay, the Colt is full, Desert Eagle's full. I turned off the furnace room. Let's go back and just see if there's anything to get or whatever, but... This dead dude I didn't even know was there. Sniper grenade. Huh. I mean, it's something. It's something, but... We press on. He's just sitting there. Well, man, how big is this factory, man? Oh, he's dead. Oh, it looks like they're all dead. Oh, I think this is that room I came through the upper level before. Yeah. Okay, now how do I cross? Oh, I'm not gonna jump on those. Oh, there's a button. Didn't go far enough. Hello? Do some more. That is not far enough. Okay, it was far enough. Just barely. That was a grenade. probably the actual exit. What does this do? It's locked. That's bad. That sounds bad. Is this the end? Is this the end of the factory yet? It's kind of time for it to be over. But we're going down. We're deeper in the factory. So we'll cut the video off here and do...
I had taken on the role of the mythic detective, Bogart as Marlowe, or as Sam Spade going after the Maltese Falcon to unravel all the mysteries. Following a path of clues to that final revelation, even if it would take me down to the cold, cavernous depths of a grave.
Okay, Mr. Dramatic.
You can't do this. My men are still inside.
Do you have any idea why this is called Operation Deadeyes?
I think that's enough, guys.
I think he's dead already. Let's do it.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Evacuate the complex.
We've got company.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Self-destruction sequence has been initiated.
So we've got some Secret Service types. Are the bullets actually going through the glass? Yes. In fact, are. Alright, so we got some Secret Service types in some sort of technologically more advanced part of the factory down in the basement. So in the next video, we will see what this is all about.